Maybe you're like a lot of people who are moving to Raleigh, North Carolina, and there's a ton of them that are looking around for really affordability and lifestyle. They want a little bit slower life. Maybe they want more green, more trees, lots of awesome stuff like that. But they also want to be able to afford a home or maybe even a new home in the area. If you're one of those people, don't miss this video, because today we're going to talk about a still affordable area in the numbers that you dream about in your head to buy a brand new townhome or a brand new single family home. We're going to cover both of these today. But before we get to that, you don't want to miss the beauty and the lifestyle of Angier. Welcome to Angier. Angier? I have to say, I put this in the video because I'm not sure how to say it. My friends say it's Angier. So there you go. It's a little town built along the train tracks in the middle of nowhere. Behind me is the train station from way back. And down here is the little downtown area. There's really two traffic lights here, and all the traffic is stopped because they're reconstructing the road, but that's about it. If you're looking for small town feel, this is the place. Okay, they got basically one nice grocery store. They got some great bars and taverns, and it's building up. But you're definitely looking for the quiet small town feel. Now, Angier has a lot to offer when it comes to value, when it comes to not being too far from Raleigh. As we mentioned, the commute is really not that bad, but the value is here, and the town is cute. There's a lot of little stores and things. They've got specialty wise, they've got Nils Mediterranean food, which is one of our favorites. They have a location in Fuquay as well. Behind me is Napper Tandy's. And Napper Tandy's is the local kind of an Irish pub sort of thing. If it's Scottish, please don't shoot me. You can put it down in the comments and I'll retract it, but it looks like an Irish pub to me. Cute little place. Great parks and recreation around. Angier will continue to grow. This is kind of just a real quick check around the area. Been here for the first time. I will say it's cute, it's small, and I'm shocked at the traffic. Just kind of surprised that there's so much going on here. But every part of the Raleigh area, all surrounding areas, is just growing by the day. So yeah, they've got a cute little museum here along where the train tracks used to be, and you can see it behind me. Little downtown, a couple of restaurants, and that is Angier. Now you're kind of positioned in the middle between Benson, between Lillington. There are other options in the area. The supermarket is Food Lion. I see a Walgreens right over there. So you've got a nice pharmacy in the area. You don't have to worry about getting your medications if you need those. Beautiful trees around here. I'm going to tell you what I love, and I love the trees. It is May, and it is just blossoming here. I like that they have American flags on the street. Just makes me feel patriotic, and I love small towns. So yeah, if you like small town living and you're just kind of looking for that, this is a great option for you. And let's get back to the home tours. Most people looking for townhouses have at least 2 cars and need a little bit of space for parking. Here's one feature we're going to talk about on this one. That is enough space for actually 2 cars plus the single car right behind me. But you're not buying the house because of the garage. You're buying it because of what it looks like. Check out this entryway. This is a nice wide entryway. A lot of entryways are small, compact hallways that make you feel squished, almost like you're flying into the Death Star or something. But before I show you this, let me show you how they've laid out this living room area. Isn't this beautiful? Big open windows and slider door on the side here. They've made a little breakfast nook in the side. There is a bathroom right off of the hallway. And as I said, I really kind of want to go back here for a second. Check this out. This is a nice, big, bright light opening to welcome your guests in. Garage is right off of there. There is a coat closet because sometimes we get weather. You definitely want to have a winter coat when you move here to Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh, looks like somebody won an award. Parade of Homes. Parade of Homes, if you don't know, is a local event every year where builders show off their best houses, and you can tour them for free and just run around, and they have drinks and snacks and stuff like that too. So as you enter in here, you're obviously got tall ceilings, 10-foot ceilings. They've put in a ceiling fan here in the living area. You can see that. Kind of a little bit of a modern take. And the builder just told me today that they've changed and updated the floor plan on this. So before you ask for the floor plan, make sure and touch base so that we can give you the latest floor plan, because they actually changed something, and I'll tell you what they did. They moved the refrigerator from the left side of the kitchen over to the right side. But check this out, guys. That's just beautiful. I'm gonna give you a nice pan shot. By the way, there's plenty of room here. Sometimes it's hard to see on camera how much room there is. There's plenty of room right there. And let's go swing around. There we go. Shows you the whole area. Kids can be doing schoolwork over at the bar or at the table. You could definitely serve, I'd say, about 10 people in that area. It's big enough for a 10 top, and it comes with a nice little, cute little pad outside for patio furniture. And that's out to the street. There is an option to cover these patios. It looks like quite a few people have opted just to keep them as is. And this property is 1,616 square feet. So 1,616 square feet. Beautiful. And with the tall ceilings, it doesn't feel squished. Obviously, it's 1,600 square feet. Here's a feature I actually missed. That big, beautiful door with a window. That is standard issue, standard install with a nice big window. There we go. Let's turn on the lights, head up the wood plank stairs. As I was saying, we're going to cover both this townhome and the single family house right across the street. This builder is building homes in 2 counties. It's real interesting. They've got a county line running right through the middle of the development. Some of these homes are going to be in Harnett, which has a slightly lower property tax, and the rest of them are going to be in Wake. What does that mean for you? Well, one big thing it means is different school systems. So your friends down the street might be going to one school and your kids might be going to another. So that's obviously a big deal. You'd want to know which schools are associated with this particular unit before you move in. All right, just before I show you the primary, second floor has got large washroom, the shelf, 2 twin bedrooms, kids or office. Tell me in the comments below what you think. For a hallway bathroom, should it have a double vanity? Should the hallway bathroom have a double vanity or not? Single was enough. We don't really need to take up all that space, or it's really cool to have 2 for the 2 people that are sharing it. The big story here, guys, is the affordability of this brand new home. And if you transported this home, well, even if you brought it 10 minutes closer, and this is not an exaggeration, 10 minutes closer to Raleigh downtown, it's another $60,000 for this property. So this price and this price point really kills it here. Kills it in a good way. All right, there's a little bit of a landing here. Not much, but the cool part about this is you could actually put something there. You could put a little table with a lamp or some flowers. I'm guessing this is going to be hallway linen closet, nice big with shelves. Now, before I show you the primary bathroom, check out this bedroom. What did they do right here? Well, I think they made the spacing right from the foot of the bed over. And it's interesting what these stagers do. They put these couches at the bottom of the bed. I haven't met too many people who have a couch at the bottom of their bed. This is an end unit townhome, so you've got those nice extra windows up top. Oh, I'll show you that closet in a second. That closet is huge. All right, here's the primary bathroom. And I really like this. Split vanities. One vanity on this side and one vanity on the other side. That way all her mess stays there and his mess stays here. So yeah, I like that. Tile walk-in shower, very nice. Tiled up to about 7 feet. I am a fan for sure. I like the space here. You've got about a 5 foot, probably about 5 foot total. And that's a 4 foot pan across the bottom. I'll get you a nice wide shot of that. And the throne room, Pretty typical. More linen closet. Yeah, so overall, I love this end unit. And when I tell you the price, it's gonna be hard to believe. But before I tell you how much the townhome is here, let's take a look at the primary closet before we talk price. That is a big closet. Definitely big. I would say it's about 6 across and about 8 wide. I don't have a wide angle lens on this camera, so I'll try to just give you the full perspective here. Goes up on the side. They've hung up some racks up top. Ooh, very nice. HOA here is about $120 a month. And when I show you the pool and the amenities, you're gonna understand that is a low HOA, especially for this area and for brand new construction. And this home, as it stands priced, is under $300,000. And what I mean by under 300 is just under 300,000. 300,000, 1,600 square feet, plus a pool, plus a community center. This place has a dog park, walking trails built in. Every single family home backs up onto trees and a walking trail or a lake. So every one of them backs up to something really nice. Now that's what the difference is in lifestyle, and this is what people miss. When you start to get outside of the city, you start to get outside of the main areas, even places like Fuquay Varina and Apex have grown so much that the houses get closer and closer together. So here you don't have that. In a minute, you're gonna see what I'm talking about when we step into that house across the street, and I'll show you what it backs up to. Let's head over there. So talking about vibe for this area, we took you downtown, we took you around a little bit of what's available in the area. This town has a quiet feel. There's definitely laid back, quiet feel, lots of trees, lots of really just beautiful areas here. And this is got a new community feel, but the rest of the area that isn't obviously new build has a very established feel. I would say in this community, you're going to get a lot more younger buyers. Doesn't mean older people can't move in as well. But I saw a couple people walking around with baby strollers, jogging. With a community pool, you're gonna have people going down there all summer long because of how hot it gets. So it's just a little bit of what you're looking at for the vibe here. Now, did you notice when I was walking through this door, you've got this beautiful big window door, just like you have on the townhome. This is kind of a standard issue. And this large entry. This large entry is a standard feature on this home. So when you walk in, folks are greeted. You're able to set your keys on the table, throw your jacket in the closet, and head on into the comfortable living area. Then just around the corner is the living area. Before I show you that, I wanted to show you what else they feature here, which is a little uncommon. That's a small little mud room. Sit down here when it's raining. You'll come in the closet door right there, sit right down, take your boots off, put your jacket up. First floor, this home has 5 bedrooms, and it includes a first floor guest room. 10-foot ceilings. They carpeted this, so it's very cozy for whoever might be visiting you, and just a decent size and a great option to have. I'm not going to show you the bathroom just because it's not a standard bathroom. This is a model home. I do like this flooring. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that flooring. And then before I show you the rest of the home, this kitchen's going to blow your mind, but we're going to wait around for just a minute. And yeah, check out this living area. Here's what I really like here is that they put these nice big windows right above where you would put your couch. So you have natural light coming in. And there's extra space here, guys. There's extra space here. So this does not feel crowded. When you come down this stairway, you're not standing right. There isn't a couch right here. It's got plenty of space to go over there. All right. So from here, we've got a natural, completely open flow straight into kitchen and dining area. And if you notice, this space here is large. I talk about this a lot in videos because it matters. If you're sitting here at the couch and you're watching the ball game, you don't want to have somebody talking right over your shoulder. So it's definitely a feature to be able to have that much room. There's the patio with covering standard, but of course you'd want to screen that in because the mosquitoes will bite you. There's a really good shot of the kitchen. All right, I made you wait. This kitchen is beautiful. First of all, it has the gourmet upgrade, and I'm going to tell you the difference in price with gourmet kitchen and without. And it also has this cool little coffee nook, or maybe that's your charging station if you don't drink coffee. But it's nice to have these, hey, you don't think about this right away, but as you get into the house, you go like, man, where's the spot I can kind of stick some stuff in the corner that's not on display for all my guests. Range and oven are separate, microwave separate, and that's what we call a gourmet kitchen. It's nice because it provides more cabinets at the bottom and nice big island, lots of space. And this is great for parents or family members who like to cook, also like to talk, they also like to hang out. They're able to enjoy everything as well. Dishwasher right next to the sink, just makes sense. This is a big table, you guys. That's 8 chairs, but it's easily like 10 to 12 people sit easily here for Thanksgiving. And I know that because you've got plenty of room between that chair and the slider, and you've got room over there by that buffet. Behind this door is something that a lot of people forget, but it does matter. It's a decent sized pantry. It goes to the right and it goes to the left. Got plenty of room for your Costco run. By the way, Costco, just about 15 minutes from this location. Not that far. Really, if you're in the center of Cary and you're driving, just using Cary as an example, and you're driving to Costco from the center of Cary, it's a 15-minute drive. Let's see what we got upstairs. Let me stop right here to talk about amenities in this area. They do have a food store very close to the area. It's about 5 miles to Target. Really not that far. And then if you want to get more shopping, for instance, Walmart, Home Depot, some other big box stores like that, those are only about a 15-minute drive. So really your shopping's not that far. You're not buying this type of home for a metro lifestyle. Go, 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 jump in the car, go to the store every day. It's not really a good fit. It's more a fit of slow, quiet. We're gonna drive into town for food. We're gonna go out on the weekends, go to the park, and take the kids to school. All right, check out this upstairs. This is the landing or the loft. It is big. That's a nice sized couch. Plenty of room for a TV, gaming, game tables, whatever it may be. All right, so just off of the loft area, you've got two bedrooms all the way to the front of the house. So these are street-facing bedrooms and a nice hall bath. Again, we've got the double vanity in the hall bath, brushed black fixtures. Looking good. A lot of closets right here. Here's a linen closet, and right across the way, there's a bigger linen closet. Can't have too many closets, I guess. Laundry room upstairs. Very good. Cabinets. You can always use cabinets to store your junk in. Before I show you what's behind this door, perfect little office bedroom. This is a 5-bedroom home. And I want to tell you that the one you're looking at has all the upgrades. So it is a higher price, but you can still get this home. I'm going to tell you the price in just a minute. With 5 bedrooms, you can still get this home. I want to give that to you in a second. All right, before I show you, check out this bedroom. Beautiful. Tons of room. They staged this very well because this is exactly where I would want to sit with my morning reading and my morning coffee. Is right here. This is beautiful. And all the rooms are way down the hallway. Let me show you something real quick. This foyer into the primary is got nothing next to it. There's nothing here. There's a 5-foot space between you and the rest of the house. Design-wise, close this door and you can get some good quiet time. Looks like you've got standard size ceilings, crown molding up top. All right, before I show you what's behind that door, let's look at the primary bathroom. Large double vanity with extra space in the middle. You can see how much space because that drawer is wide. These drawers down here are big. A nice big tiled step-in shower. Now, this is for the upgraded version, is the tile shower, gourmet kitchen. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the upgraded price and the standard price in just a minute. Throne room, doesn't really matter. Nice big linen closet. They tiled all the way through the closet, which is good. Tell me in the comments. I feel like all the builders are doing these big mirrors now. Big mirror all the way across. Makes the room look bigger, right? Do you like that, or do you think maybe more decorative mirrors would be nice in these houses? Let me know in the comments below. All right, you waited for it. This closet is big. Here we go. Straighten out the camera. Goes all the way into the left. And it's about 8 feet across by 10 feet. Let's see if I can get you a good shot of this. Nice, big. Here I am, and here, alone in the closet. I'm not sure that's what I meant to say, but sometimes it just comes out. So anyway, yeah, lots of nice space up here, and this is a beautiful home. That's the walking trail we showed you, and the pool as we showed you. All of this together gives you an amazing lifestyle, and you're still less than 30 minutes to downtown Raleigh. So lifestyle-wise, this is an amazing choice. So before I tell you the pricing on this, if this area isn't a good fit for you, or maybe the pricing isn't right or whatever, we help people all the time by contacting them, connecting with them on a video chat, and getting to know what your needs are and what areas we can match you with an area that works for you, for your lifestyle, for your commute. If you have one, maybe you don't have a commute and you want to have some space, you want to be outdoors, whatever it may be, we can connect you with a home that will work for you. So pause the video, write down this number and this email, contact us so that we can connect with you and help you relocate to the area. I relocated myself from California and brought my family, my 2 little kids, and my mom and dad. So I've been through it, and I know what to look out for when you're moving. I'll tell you some wild stories when we get together about car transportation and about moving boxes. I'm not talking about the boxes you put things in. I'm talking about moving containers. Like, let me give you my insights so that I can keep you from making some mistakes. All right, you've waited. We'll talk about the pricing now. This home with the gourmet kitchen and with the tiled shower, with the extras, all the extras and add-ons, still sells for under $450. Remember, every home backs up onto a lake or green trees out the back. The single family homes are not looking at a home behind. Townhomes are, to be fair. But if you don't go with the gourmet package, you take that away and you put a regular standard oven in, and you take away the tiled shower in the primary bedroom, this house sells under $400,000. Right now, if you're looking to move in the next 2 months, we can get you $20,000 incentives. You can buy blinds with those. You can pay your HOA. You can put a fence in the backyard. You can do whatever you want with this cash in order to be able to get you moved in quickly. You gotta contact us today if you wanna find out the details of that and find out what that applies to, because that money will be going away soon. By the way, if this house isn't a perfect fit for you, I've got a playlist here of lots of different houses and areas that will show you, and I can meet you over there and show you some other options that might be a better fit for your family. I'll see you there.